All right, y'all, because get in here so we can talk about this latest episode of Married to Medicine. Before we get started, make sure y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn your post notifications on, and get down in these comments because y'all already know we're going to have to talk about it. And let's go ahead and get into it. Now, wait a minute, y'all, before we do, small disclaimer, your girl a little on the sick side, so y'all might hear a little something like that. Just let me live. That's why we late but still great with the review. I'm still here with it, but I'm struggling. Now, we kicking it off with the little filler scenes. Y'all know how they like to do. We got Phaedra taking Aiden to high school. Like, can y'all believe that he's going to high school? I feel like it's such a full circle moment. And I feel like auntie, because, baby, I remember when you was walking around on Roa, not knowing when you got pregnant, lying about your due date, and Aiden was in your belly. So I just love seeing him going off to high school. Plus, he's just so handsome, so cute. It's like they got one kid that look like each of them. And I think Aiden's Phaedra's twin. And then Dylan is Apollo's twin. But anyway, I'm so happy to see that he's doing well and that he's actually going to high school this year. We got Layla. She ran to Contessa house eating up all the food. Now, are we happy that Contessa back, y'all? I'm going to tell y'all the truth. I thought I wouldn't miss Contessa being gone. But last season, I kind of missed seeing her around. I kind of missed her lying about her marriage and what be going on in it. I kind of miss Sky and his rap. So I'm actually happy to see them back on the show. Now, one thing I do want to ask y'all, is it just me or did Contessa do something with her face? What is going on with her face? Is she getting fillers now? Something look like it's going on with her cheekbones. And also it's like certain ways that she's talking, I'm not seeing her face moving like it should. Am I tripping, y'all? What is going on? But I also know she been on this journey where she been trying to do like, what is it, the bodybuilder tournaments or something? I don't know. I might not be saying it right, y'all, but she done lost a whole lot of weight and gained a lot of muscle. And maybe that's why, because she lost weight in her face, so it's making her cheekbones and stuff look more prominent. Maybe that's what I'm seeing, but I just feel like I'm seeing something stiff about her face. Y'all let me know if I'm tripping. And then we got Dr. Jackie doing what? Pissing Curtis off working, always in the office seeing these patients. I mean, of course, it's good. We love to see Dr. Jackie taking patients and doing what she loved to do. But y'all know Curtis is at home fired the hell up somewhere because you done told this man 800 times that you was going to give him more time. And yet, every time we see you, your ass is in the hospital like you got a cot in the back. Like you ain't even been home. You just showering in where the people shower at in the hospital or in your doctor's office. I know you got one in there. You done just showered, changed, took you a little power nap and woke up and started seeing patients again. But hey, that's y'all marriage. I'm going to stay on out of it. Simone and Cecil at their house, they talking about the Whitney, basically recapping. Simone got the bubble guts. Why? Because Cecil done decided to pack him up a bunch of liquor from his bar at the house, put it in an old Kroger bag and take it to the Whitney, dump his liquor all over them people pre-made margarita mix so he can make it stronger and doctor it up. Now you got your wife belly all fucked up. I don't know what's the hell wrong with Cecil. I do actually. Cecil just like to have a good time. He's actually my favorite husband. I don't care. Argue with your mama. I love Cecil on the show. We actually need him more than we need some of the damn women's. But Simone is asking him about why he invited Quiet without telling her. And he's basically like, you feel me? If I would have told you, it would have been a whole thing. You wouldn't have wanted to talk to her. And at some point, you and Quiet need to just kind of sit down and talk. Simone like, you got your favorites. I get it. You need to just admit that Quiet is one of your favorites. And it's not even about the fact that Quiet is one of his favorites because we can all see that she is. Cecil love him some motherfucking Quiet. And that's another reason that I think it's so hard for Simone to come to terms with they not friends no more because Cecil still love Quiet so much. But basically he's like, don't do that because I did the same thing with you and Jackie trying to get y'all back friends. So let's not point out nothing about favorites. It's about y'all sitting down and y'all getting over y'all issues. Because apparently Cecil knew that neither one of y'all was going to take the initiative to make the first move. So he stepped up and volunteered to be the bad guy just to kind of push the narrative of y'all becoming friends again. And I'm not mad at him for that. Y'all, I love Cecil, period, point blank. Poor Simone done had to get up in the middle of the scene and run out because she got the boo-boo. And it ain't nobody's fault but yours, Cecil, that we done had to cut the scene off midway through. I know production was fired the hell up. Greg and Letitia, or Dr. G and Letitia, they go to dinner. Tisha looked real good this season. I'm gonna tell y'all, they joked about her and her little pudge last season. She done had that surgery for the endometriosis, and I feel like, T done came through saying, I'm finna push this season, and she looks really good. I'm not even finna hate on her, but they at dinner, they sitting down, of course she see the babies, and she, look at the baby, and I really want her to do that for Dr. G. Quad didn't want to get him no baby. That man really want a baby. T seemed like she want a baby. I think she just want the security and happiness of knowing that she finna Ashley Darby his ass for real. And I can't even say I'm mad at her for doing it. Sweet Tea bring up Heavenly and the fact that she's still on YouTube talking stuff. And that be the thing about Heavenly. Heavenly do a whole lot of apologizing and saying that she knows she was wrong when she do something, but then she would turn around and start doing the same thing all over again. And this YouTube channel done been so much controversy for Heavenly. I don't even know if she still does it or not, to be honest, because I never was one to tune in, but I always seen that it was chaotic. She always ended up in somebody's blog. She done said something wrong, but Sweet Tea basically pulls up proof that she is still online talking about them, and that's not cool. Dr. G even starts talking about his friendship with Damon, because he feels like, Damon knows me, and this shouldn't even went this far when it comes to Damon. Damon gonna have to check his wife, because he be letting Heavenly get on and do and say whatever she want to say. And it's just kind of like the men have this weird thing where it's like they don't want none of the other men saying nothing to their wife. They want to kind of leave the women stuff to the women. But then when one of the women cross the boundary and go too far, it's kind of like they have a hard time reining their wife in and being like, no, that right there that you did was unacceptable. Like, especially when they talking about another husband. You feel me? And we're going to get a little bit more into that later. Now, on the flip side, you got Heavenly and Damon. They talking about the same thing. They talking about the drama between Sweet Tea and Greg. And Damon feels like, Greg's my friend. I've known Greg for a long time, and, I don't know why Greg would allow T to say something like that, and she doesn't even know me. And he thought it was weird that, his first conversation with Sweet Tea at the Whitnick was her coming up to him, basically explaining a conversation between her and Heavenly. I don't think it was odd. I feel like it's odd that y'all try to make it seem like women can't have a conversation with men about some of these dramas. Like, y'all, I feel like if the women were allowed to talk to the men, or the men were allowed to kind of approach the women and say something like that, if y'all all in a friend group, it shouldn't have to be, don't say nothing to me if my husband ain't right here, or you don't talk to me because you a man, you talk to my husband. It don't have to always be that. I don't think there was anything wrong with T going up to Damon at the Whitnick, but what I do find is that it looked odd to the other ladies because they older, they've been around the group longer, and they don't operate like that. So it was out of character to everybody when T was like, fuck it, I'm finna just go up here and talk to Damon real quick and holler at him and let him know, Damon, I ain't mean to throw you in nothing. I ain't mean to you was really collateral damage. And Damon's like, this is my first time talking to you. I love him. He's such a big teddy bear. But, Damon, I'm going to get on your ass a little bit later on in the episode because I really don't like how you've been moving. Dr. Jackie in the office with Cash Doll and Clarity. Y'all, how pretty is Cash Doll pregnant? I'm so happy for Cash Doll. Like, she has been doing so much more lately. I don't know if she done changed management or what. But, baby, Shorty been on a little bit of everything. She been around the Zeus playing around with the girls. Now you want Married to Medicine, playing with the women's. And I just love that for her. She is like one of the rappers that I've been following for years. I know everybody know who Cash Doll is. I don't got to explain it. But basically, Jackie going to be delivering Clarity. Cash is in there having like one of her last appointments before the baby come. And they just cutting up, being cute together. Honestly, I want to see more of stuff like that from Dr. Jackie because they always say, Dr. Jackie loves seeing the celebrities, honey. I'm not mad at her. Simone, get like Jackie, period. Quad riding around, dropping off invitations for her birthday party. I love the theme. It's Quad Air. I'm slow a little bit, y'all. I didn't know what was going on, what she was saying when she was like Quad Air. It wasn't until I seen her handing out the invitations that had like a passport and a plane ticket in them, which was so cute and creative. But she driving around, hand delivering a few of her invitations to her party. She pull up on Dr. Simone at work first. Baby Quiet even got the flight attendants getting out to go in and hand deliver the invitations to the ladies. But they go in, they give the invitation to Simone, and she come out, give Quiet a hug. The thing about them two is it's always so hard to read because they see each other. Quiet do her whole cackling. Oh, you look beautiful. Yes, you look so gorgeous. That's Quiet's go-to. She gonna cackle and she gonna give you a nice little compliment to cover up the fact that she's still mad about Napa because she just said it in the confessional. Whole time Simone thinks she mad at one thing, she mad at another. But when they get together, you really can't tell. And I think that's what be confusing Simone because she's like, I really don't ever know where me and Quiet stand. So I kind of understand her being on eggshells, but she accept the invitation. Quiet tell her they're going to have fun. You feel me? She lets Simone go on back into work and she head off to go deliver the next invitation. Now, that's where the bullshit come through. Contessa at her house with none other than Sweet Tea, honey. They playing little pool. I don't know why neither one of them seem like they could play. But they over there, and basically their bond is going to be over their beef with Heavenly. Because if y'all remember, that's the reason why Contessa really left the show is because her friendship fell out with Heavenly. So that's one thing that they bonding about. Talking about, you know, how each of them feel about Heavenly when Quiet pull up around the Contessa house, ring the doorbell, and Contessa go out to get her invitation. It's awkward because you got T back her at the door with this little grin on her face, looking silly. And Contessa out here hugging on Quiet, but she like, T's up there, say hey to T. And Quiet is like, honey, we have to be going. And get in the car and honey skirt off in her Rolls Royce. So y'all know one thing about it, Quiet gonna let it be known what kind of car she is. Don't play with me, this ain't no Honda, okay? But my thing about the whole situation with T and with Quiet is I feel like a lot of people are forgetting that last season Quiet opened up the olive branch for a friendship with Sweet Tea. I don't think Quiet had a problem with her at all. People always try to peg that with Quiet, like, oh, she's still jealous because she ain't with Dr. G no more. And it's like, no, I don't believe that. I think that when she came to Sweet Tea party, and they actually bring that up a little bit later. But when Quiet went to the party, she specifically went up and told T that she didn't have no problem with her. I think she bought her a gift and all of that. And she asked her, is it okay for me to be here or would you like for me to leave? And T told her to leave. So why is it when I put the olive branch out and you shut me down, okay, now I know where we stand, we can't be cool. No, I don't want to speak to you nowhere. We done already established that, you know, apparently you ain't messing with me. I wasn't feeling no type of way between you and Greg or you and Dr. G, whatever we calling him. Like, so now the door's just closed. And I think that the ladies are actually forgetting that. Now, Quiet, what I'm not going to do, whoever that was your driver in that car, I'm not going to let y'all play in Sweet Tea face like that. Because whoever was in that car going to ask Quiet, who was that old lady in the background with the big glasses? And Quiet like, oh, lady. Girl, you know who the hell she was talking about. Who the hell else was standing in that door while you was talking to Contessa? Y'all not finna act like Sweet Tea look older than Quiet. That's what we not finna do, okay? Glasses on, no makeup, no face beat or not. I'm not saying Quiet is not gorgeous because she actually is. She don't even look her age. She's beautiful. But, baby, she don't look younger than Sweet Tea. Cut it out. We're not finna play these games. And that's a little side shit we be talking about because did you put that lady up to saying that and calling that woman an old lady just so you can respond, that is actually my ex-husband's new wife. And whoever driving, I know you lying. No, bitch, I know you lying because you playing games. You know Sweet Tea don't look older than Quiet. Like, come on now. Sometimes the shade just be real silly. Now, hopefully she meant it, but Sweet Tea say that she don't give a damn about not being invited to Quiet party. You know, hopefully you understand why you weren't. Period. Quiet is prepping for the Moulin Rouge theme party in Paris. They ain't actually in Paris, but that's the thing, y'all. She prepping, walking around the venue. You got Jackie and Heavenly. They ran to Jackie house getting dressed. And then at Simone's house, you got her, Toya, and Contessa. They all getting dressed together. Ain't it crazy how the friendship group done divided through the years? Because, you know, typically it used to be Simone and Jackie getting dressed together and then all the other ladies. But now it's like they the head of the group, each of them. And then it's been different ones from the group that are following them. Because, of course, you know, Heavenly going to be up under Jackie. And I was shocked that it was Toya and Contessa that was underneath Simone. They start talking about Quad, and Simone still feels like she owes Quad an apology for bringing up the situation that happened with her family at the reunion. And Toya just let it be known, girl, that's not even what the girl's still really mad about. The girl mad about how y'all treated her in Napa, as she should be, because y'all really bought that girl all the way out there only to send her home. And it's like, whether she came in pretend good spirits or what, she came in good spirits. She wasn't mad at nobody. She wasn't saying nothing crazy to nobody. And y'all literally blindsided her and decided that y'all didn't even want her there. You shouldn't have invited her in the first place. And I feel like that needs to be more on Toya than on anybody. Because it was Toya's trip, period. And Toya could have just said, I'm just not going to invite her to this trip because of the situations that a lot of us are in with her in the group. Problem solved. Now, the ladies done got dressed. They headed over to Quad party. Simone, Toya, and Contessa, they in there having some drinks, and they get to talking to the owner. And see, this is how you know this stuff be set up, because why in the hell are y'all asking the owner who set the party up? Like, why would y'all not assume that Quad set her own damn party up? Somebody done put a bug in somebody's ear. Y'all know she got the change put up for it for a rainy day whenever she needed to throw herself a nice lavish party. Why would y'all just assume that somebody else put it together? But of course, the owner lets it be known, oh, it's Quad's boyfriend that put all this together. Now, they shocked. Everybody like, Quad got a man? I really don't know why y'all are shocked that y'all don't know this, but at the same time, y'all keep saying stuff like, we're not close, we're not cool like we used to be. Y'all wouldn't know. Y'all haven't been talking. Of course, y'all don't know that she got a man if she ain't done posted him on like social media or anything. But Quad, see, that's where I got to give you a little piece too, because this is really your man. All right. I went to your page and I went scrolling, and I just wanted to take a look. Since when you said y'all been together for a year, you ain't put this man face out nowhere yet up until y'all came out on Married to Medicine. Now, is it because you just wanted to make your debut relationship on the show? You wanted to keep it private? I can understand that. Or is it because you just don't went and got you a rental bay for the day, and he's gonna be with you during the season? Because y'all know that's what they say them women's be doing around to the Atlanta. They be renting these men's, all right? Now, Heavenly and Jackie come up and join the group, and that just kind of make the situation even more fishy, because they start asking Heavenly, who is the one that kind of talked to Quad most out of the group. They like, well, Heavenly, did you know about Quad boyfriend? Heavenly like, no, I ain't know nothing. I ain't know. I be talking to Quad on the phone in the morning and in the night and in the afternoon, and I ain't never heard no man. Maybe he's at work. That's what we're going to say. We're going to say the man got a job, because he did just put out a nice little coin that he got to make back from sponsoring her party. So, yeah, the man be at work. That's what we're going to say. But really in your mind, you thinking like, Quad, is it really your man? Especially when you try to get on the mic and say that y'all ain't been apart that much in a year. But why ain't your friends hearing him in the background on the phone? You telling the man to be quiet? Like, what is it? Now, y'all know how the guys like to do. Whenever the ladies go out to play, they like to go have them a little drink too. So they all basically meeting up. They sitting around having a drink, talking. They bring up the whole Quad situation and about her moving on. And my thing of it is, I don't even understand why y'all are talking about Quad. And it has to be so awkward when they're bringing up Quad and talking about her being happy and moving on. Greg having a comment on it, knowing good and well you already married to somebody else within the group. But I love how Greg just kind of sit back and, you know, kind of be quiet when it comes to what they be asking him about Quad and respect the tea. Like, y'all just don't be thinking about new wives and how y'all gonna be making them feel when y'all just be asking people shit. But do y'all? Now, Phaedra pop up on the ladies at the party, and they get to asking around who Quad man is. Like, how embarrassing is this? Just asking random men in the party, are you Quad man? How about you? Are you Quad man? Like, what is going on with y'all? If y'all don't sit the hell down, Quad in the back getting dressed. She getting ready to hit the stage. She looks gorgeous as usual. She come out. She give him a little dance. In true Quad fashion, y'all know she got to grab a microphone and get her boyfriend a whole speech, all right? I'm surprised it got cut off when it did, because y'all know Quad can go for a little bit of time, baby. She gonna run a speech down. But she thanked him for paying for everything. And when she looked, she tried to squeeze out a little. I ain't see really nothing fall, but I seen the cry face. That's the thing. Is it really motion here? Like, what is it? Is this really your man? Like, just period. let's get down to the meat and potatoes. Is it really your man? But I like how she got on there and at least thanked him and told him how much she appreciated him on the mic. She brought him over. She introduced him to the ladies, gave them a little moment to bask in him because the man is fine. All right. That's one thing about it. You done got, I love when Toya said, baby, she done said she don't want no more Metamucil. She done got her old Flintstone kid. I holler because didn't she? But hell, on the flip side, Dr. G did the same thing. he went and got him a youngin' too. So, baby, they equal. That's why they wasn't happy with each other. They needed something younger. Now, we back to the guys. They having a conversation about Greg and Damon and their friendship. And Dr. G feels like Damon needs to stop Heavenly when she get to talking too much and when she getting to saying these derogatory statements about the other husbands, because Heavenly did get online and say that Dr. G wasn't respected in the medical community, which is something so crazy for you to say. You would be livid if somebody ever said that about Damon, and you know it. So I don't understand why it is that sometimes Heavenly shoots so below the belt. And Damon is so nonchalant trying to say that he stay out of women business and all of this, but at some point you have to step in because the women business become men business. If she was saying something about Sweet Tea, that's different. That's staying out of women's business. But when she crossed the line and start saying stuff about Dr. G, knowing that y'all not only have a friendship, y'all have a work relationship together as well, then you need to kind of step in and say something, because Dr. G is like, I mean, your wife brought me up first. Like, this is wild. And you acting like it's crazy for me to feel a way that Heavenly is out here trying to tarnish my relationship just because her and T are at odds. Damon bring up the fact that he's upset that his patients are being affected. And Dr. G, you should have just stood on how you felt, really, because you kind of like, you know what, I became more busy and this and that. But then in the confessional, you let it be known that, you know, you did used to go above and beyond to give Dr. Damon's patients a little bit more care and to squeeze them in, whatever it may be. And now you're not so inclined to do that. And it's all because of this whole situation with Heavenly. And that's what I'm talking about. Damon, I don't feel like it's going to take a lot out of you to sit Heavenly down and be like, look, some of the stuff that you're doing, buddy, is bleeding over into my work relationship and my patients. And I just kind of need for you to cool it for real. Like, I know you're going to say whatever you got to say. You're going to say whatever you want to say. But at some point, I need you to kind of chill. But he's not going to do that. He ended it by insulting Dr. G even more, hollering about, why are you so sensitive? Bitch, your wife just sat up and told me that I ain't respected in the medical community, and you're going to sit up here and ask me why the hell I'm so sensitive. And basically, that's where the episode leave off. Don't piss me off like that no more, y'all. But y'all let me know what y'all thought about this episode of Married to Medicine. How do y'all feel about the whole friendship between Dr. G and Damon, the fallout, and now patients are basically being at risk? How we feeling about Contessa being back in her face? Let me know what y'all think down in these comments, and make sure y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn your post notifications on so y'all don't miss when I get back with the next one.